Hello everyone, and what's up YouTube? It's Ivan, and let's check out some microbes. Good day, I'm Ivan Kudal, and today we'll learn more about microbiology, microbes in action, and the role of microorganisms in the environment. You've probably down with cold at some point in your life, or maybe with chickenpox, or have taken antibiotics for curing an infection. There is an incredibly diverse world of microscopic organisms that exists everywhere, whether in the soil, in our skin, in our doorknobs, in the water, and even in the air that we breathe. Microbes are everywhere and is responsible in all kinds of phenomena like making food spoils, making beer, making us cough and feel like sleeping for 12 hours straight. These are microbes, germs that allow us to digest or even kill us. Let us first know what microbiology is. Microbiology is the study of microscopic organisms, the teeny tiny ones, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, and viruses. Most of these microorganisms are beneficial to us. For humans, we have normal microbiota that helps in digestion. In plants, the bacteria is responsible for nitrogen fixation. And in animals, it helps in cellulose digestion. Also, these microorganisms are used in industries. It is an undesirable change in flavor, slime formation, texture, odor, and appearance, which makes them unacceptable for consumption. It is when there is an observed chemical changes in food, physical damage, organoleptic changes, overripening of vegetables and fruits. There are types of food decay: putrefaction, rancidity, and fermentation. Putrefaction is the decomposition of protein by anaerobic microbes. Rancidity is the decomposition of fats, oils, and other lipids by hydrolysis or oxidation. Fermentation is the deriving energy from oxidation of organic compounds. The common spoilage bacteria are the following: Erwinia spp. Enzymes degrade pectin, which cause soft rot of fruit and vegetables. Acetobacter spp transforms ethanol to acetic acid. It can cause problems in producing wine. And Bacillus and Clostridium. They have heat-resistant endospores. The spoilage fungi are the following: Rhizopus, Penicillium, Alternaria, and Botrytis. Decomposition. It is the breakdown of raw organic materials to a finished compost. It is a gradual complex process that involves chemical and biological processes for organic material to change into compost. Since decomposition is the crux of the composting process, there are various organisms that plays an essential role in working the compost heap. Most are microscopic, some are large enough to be observed with the unaided eye, but all are beneficial in breaking down the organic matter into compost. In these processes, bacteria, which do the lion's share of the composition in the compost, microscopic creatures such as fungi, molds, protozoa, actinomycetes, and other saprophytic organisms feed upon decaying organic materials initially. In the later stages of decomposition,
mites, millipedes, centipedes, snails, ants, and most importantly, earthworms, further break down and enrich the composting materials. They are called as physical decomposers, since they bite, grind, or tear these materials into smaller pieces, making it more suitable for the chemical work of microscopic organisms.
This process helps in regulating the soil nutrient availability to plants. Pungent blend of onions, cheese, and urine. Combination of generally unpleasant smell we call body odor. This is influenced by our genetic makeup, age, diet, and hygiene.
It needs two things to produce that unpleasant scent. First is the armpit's own secretions and the bacteria that feeds on them. Your body has millions of sweat glands and comes in two major types. Number one is the eccrine gland. Eccrine glands can be found all over our skin and secretes water and salt. Apocrine gland. Apocrine glands can be developed during puberty on the armpits and few other places in your body.
The sweat they secrete is full of proteins and fats. By themselves, these secretions are odorless. Every square centimeter of our body is covered with thousands of bacteria and thrives in moist environment.
The microbes present in this unpleasant smell are corine bacteria, staphylococci, micrococci, and others.
Bacteria feeds on proteins of apocrine sweat. They turn the odorless compounds into new ones that smell very unpleasant. It is the conversion of sugar molecules into ethanol or alcohol and carbon dioxide.
In 1860s, Louis Pasteur, a French microbiologist, studied fermenting bacteria. He observed that fermenting bacteria could contaminate wine and beer during manufacturing, turning alcohol produced by yeast into acetic acid, also known as vinegar. He also observed that heating beer and wine to kill the bacteria preserved the flavor of these beverages. The term pasteurization, a process of heating, is still used to kill the bacteria in alcoholic beverages as well as milk. Fermentation bacteria are anaerobic but use organic molecules to produce fermentation and products. Streptococcus, Lactobacillus, and Bacillus, they produce lactic acid. Escherichia and Salmonella, they produce ethanol, lactic acid, succinic acid, carbon dioxide, and hydrogen. Microbiology has been proved its importance in the environment, health, medicine, food, biotechnology, research, and many others. It is extremely important in our daily lives.
And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. Until next time,